And good morning, people. Welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Medjed has targeted the Phantom Thieves. We need to find out who they are, where they are, how we can change their hearts, and we're not going to. Not right now, because there's too much in the way of information we don't know. So, instead, we're just sort of hoping that something pops up that we can work with. Nothing much more we can do, just hope against hope. That isn't going to stop me from just building up my social stats and confidence though. Tonight, we're in the red light district of Shinjuku with Bar Crossroads. We're going to spend some time working here tonight.
Oh, honey.
Oya is available if we want to speak to her and raise her as a confidant, but no, I actually need to do this particular job twice, and this is a very good time for us to do the first one.
That's rough.
So, Lara-chan, do you mind if we work here part-time?
Hey!
And no, we won't do anything illegal. Working in this bar actually increases kindness. As well as you get money, because it's a job. There are days when the bar is crowded, and you can strike conversations with various customers which will improve a stat. So, just like the other jobs, working here on specific days gives you extra. This is the first shift, so we're not going to get anything extra this time.
I mean...
But we're going to do it.
Thank you.
Oh?
I thought you stayed here overnight, Oya. Well, I guess she's even got some jobs to do.
Okay then.
It's a bar. It might seem a little bit scary. But we're not here to do anything special. Washing dishes, clear tables, the like. That's it. We're not doing anything other than that. For one thing, Lara-chan will not allow it. There is alcohol here though.
I don't think so.
Don't touch any of the alcohol. No drinking of it, and that also means no serving it. She did say no illegal things. Anything to be careful of?
I mean...
There's just Lala here. Well, except when we're here to help out. So we need to be on the lookout for people who might want to talk. They'll be probably drowning in their cups. But they're all going to help towards building social stats. Other than that, no other questions.
It's all you.
Hey, hey!
The reason why I didn't get ask that question, well, Lala-chan actually sort of is their own person. They don't force it on anyone. They're very, very conscious of it, actually, from what I remember. And won't pressure us into doing the same thing because, yeah. But we've done our cleanup.
Nice work, honey.
7,200 yen. That's actually fairly good for a job as a base. What, the other jobs give 4 to 6,000? This one's 7,200.
See you.
A lot more customers in on every Sunday. So if you're going to be wanting to gain extra social stats, Sundays are the days to be here. It's not the only day, but Sundays is the best day.
Yep. Wanna head back? Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
We do. I doubt we're going to get any answers here either. We don't usually. Just more questions.
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
Yeah, it's pretty big news.
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
You haven't really come up with a reason why this needs to happen, Igor, actually, thinking about it. Huh.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
Yeah. For, outside of the circle that sort of looks to us as a force, I'd say they're probably inconvenienced.
People with common sense would think that. Is that your personal opinion too? Still, the vast majority are simply entertained by it. They've stopped thinking critically altogether. So this is what the public thinks. Oops, I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around. I don't get it.
No, because, well, we haven't actually set anything for it. They attack every company that they set their sights on. So, basically, we're just the next in line.
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
Yes, it was. I suppose. Not that I saw it, but a lot of messages from an unknown account. Alibaba. Is this Medjed?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a phantom thief? Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There's a heart you want us to steal? But you're not looking for charity, you want to make a deal. Wait, you want us... We wish to know about Medjed. You can give information on them, if we do what you're asking. So you're not part of Medjed. But you can take care of them? Prepare the necessary tool on your end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
How should we respond? It's not like... Wasn't this earlier in the day? Who is this? There's not even an account to go back to. Who is Alibaba?
You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
First Medjed, now this Alibaba. Seems we're getting caught up in a lot of issues.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The I've prepared the necessary tool part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah, so somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Oh, come on! It's in English!
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this. A calling card.
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
So, things aren't going so well, are they? And what's with the calling card? Isn't that something we do later? So, Alibaba might be informed, but doesn't know the order that we do things in. So, it doesn't feel like they know everything. As for Medjed, targeting the sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves after declaring a false victory because we haven't responded shows their true colours, what they're really doing it for. They're just wanting targets, and they're going through any means just to justify their actions. Looks like we've got a counter post up by Mishima though. Yeah, we haven't answered, but Mishima could be our way back into this fight.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
It's a good question. We are stuck in LeBlanc though. We're actually stuck in LeBlanc for the next few days actually. We've basically got a full week of events, a full week of just doing things in here, and maybe a few downstairs. So hopefully I've got this prepared. We're going to watch a DVD. Jailbreak.
What the hell are you doing here? Don't tell me you busted into prison to rescue me.
Sure is, right? Come on, let's get you out of here.
Piece of cake.
I think we found something Morgana likes.
Hey, hey!
Then again, this is a proficiency type of DVD, so definitely up Morgana's alley. Tools, strategy, plans. 5 points of proficiency, which puts us up to rank 4, Masterful.
All right.
Well then.
Big Bang Burger number 3 is on the table. Can't exactly do it right now, but we'll get to it.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Kazumi. Yeah, that definitely happens in summer. Right now, we haven't got anything.
I see.
Yeah, we do have another time to spend with you, Kazumi, to get you up to rank 5 and maximum. So yeah, that might be worth it.
Hey, your phone's buzzing.
Ah, is this Alibaba? Oh, of course not.
It's just Ryuji.
Well, that's a bust. Ryuji.
again? He just never shuts up, does he?
Obviously. Not. Because today it's Alibaba. Good day to you as well. Yes. Yes, we are.
So it really was from this guy.
Yep, we're in class. We might as well be truthful. I doubt this person is going to take falsehoods as a positive answer. Now you've prepared the calling card for us, when are we going to steal it? Steal from who?
Tell him. We need the name of the target.
Exactly. What would the target's name be? It is, actually. Futaba Sakura. Why does that name seem familiar? Who is this person? Nope. Never mind. We're not getting that back.
So he threatened you, then just took off? Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before. In any case, we should let everyone know about this.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura?
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
So this has suddenly got very close to home.
What's up?
Who's Futaba Sakura?
Why do you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you.
I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit.
Well, that wasn't exactly the response we were expecting. Well, we tried, but he sort of stormed off. Yeah, with the way he was acting there, we're probably not going to get any answers out of him in really any good manner, I suppose. So, another day, stuck in the house. Is Sojiro here? No, he isn't. So, yeah, we could clean up the place, we could make coffee, but he's not going to actually be coming back. So we can't gain that little bit of reputation which I might need with him. So, we've got the choice of working, doing some tools, watching the other half of the DVD, just sleeping, reading. Let's do some training though.
Oh, you want to do it?
We haven't done this, and it only raises your max HP by a little bit, but
Okay.
let's do it anyway. It'll pass the time. It's not like we can do anything else which is really meaningful. I am a little bit behind on kindness, so I likely will clean up once this week, even without the little bit for Sojiro.
Nice
But yeah, let's train. Protein shakes increase the effects of training. We've got a few in our inventory. We're going to take one. Is it worth taking this? Not really.
Let's carry out our plan.
But we're going to anyway.
Okay. Hey,
Yep, that was our first time. We're on the ground. No surprise there.
nice going.
But we did gain some strength.
All right.
5 HP. It's not much. Not really. But it's better than just going to sleep, I suppose. And the protein shake gives us 1. So a total of 6 HP from this training session. Again, not a lot. Don't think it's really necessary, but it's better than nothing. Especially when you're stuck in the house.
Yo,
Yo to you too.
tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up.
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams.
I never want to think about exams ever again. Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. Then again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is.
Worth a try. Yeah, we've got this emergency assembly on Monday. Don't do anything stupid over the summer break. Yeah, we will. So, school's over. Heading back to Yongan. We have absolutely no time to do anything at all. We're stuck in the back streets now. We can't go anywhere. We have to do this. We're trying to find out about this Futaba Sakura, after all. Not really what we were asking, mister. Apparently you don't know either? How about the person with the radio? We don't even get any talking tos about that one. Okay, let's keep asking people. How about you? You're not too sure either? Okay. Are we getting any information here? What's that got to do with it? Enough to feed three people? Well, he is the owner of a restaurant. Maybe he's just buying surplus for that, for one of his curry concoctions. And, well, we've got the delivery person by the house.
So, up until now, our biggest lead seems to be... the chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food.
There is all one of them. Again, he's an owner of a restaurant. Maybe he's just buying extra for that.
This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
Hey there, welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything. Sorry. Come again.
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're getting any answers about who this person is. Do they even exist outside of Sojiro? He's the only one that's actually said anything about it.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9%, though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say?
Yeah, what was that about?
This doesn't involve you.
Okay. Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself. Keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
Yeah, things aren't working out so well, are they? We'll tell you tomorrow at the hideout. It's not exactly what you want to hear, but we heard something at least. Anyways,
Oh, you want to do it?
let's train for another day. Get another 6 points of HP.
Yes! Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay.
Well, we're standing, well,
Nice.
sort of standing up this time, so maybe we're improving. We still only need to get the 5 hit points though, and the +1.
Well then.
Maybe later on we'll be able to get some more out of it.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
What's up?
It's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
We don't know him too well, but really? No, there's no way.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
Is it Alibaba?
Well, we're all here. Why aren't we doing it? Well, we've got a few things we still need, like a good reason, and does this person have a palace?
What a selfish
he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
So, does she have a palace? Actually, it has everything to do with this conversation, but it doesn't seem like you know about it.
What are we supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
Can we meet somewhere? Got reasons for not being able to go out. That's why we're actually being contacted like this.
Go out?
Not exactly. That was very sudden. Wow, it's being called completely off. Wait a second. Why are you doing this? And back to the error message. Well, that's the end of that.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
that's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah, let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. We gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
Sure.
Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
Well, the atmosphere's definitely changed. Yeah, it's... You've probably still got your worries though, Makoto. You usually do. Yeah, for now, let's just enjoy the sushi, but yeah, something's not right. So, another day in, and well, Sojiro isn't around, but let's clean up the place anyway. Maybe he'll be a bit more, bit less grouchy when we speak to him next.
Well then. Nice. That should do it for now.
So, another couple of points in kindness.
Hey.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
Okay.
He seems to be playing both sides at the moment, doesn't he? I wonder how much he actually knows about us and the Phantom Thieves. He can't have no suspicions. He's too much of a detective for that.
All right.
And the sushi bar has been unlocked as a hangout spot.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it. We got the cash.
So good. Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses. And don't talk!
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
No, not a chance.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife? He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish. Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves. Crap.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
What rubbish.
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Medjed has declared war on them?
War?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Medjed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
Honestly, ignore them.
That is unexpected. Only a small minority of people believe that is the best decision.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
Interesting. So, you do have suspicions, which, with his lines of questioning he's had with us from start to this point, and will go on forward, is completely apparent. But it's good to hear that he hasn't, that he's not saying he's suspicious of us. He is.
Seems you're not perturbed in the slightest. You really are an intriguing one. I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together. What the hell are you saying? Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
What was that about?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan in their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
If only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there. We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
Yeah. We know where his house is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone. Nobody's answering. But the lights are on.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside.
Do you think that's okay?
I don't know. Probably.
My apologies, Boss. Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
Hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Scream? What was that? How should I know?
Did you hear that?
Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out! Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it?
Who's there? I can't take this anymore, I'm leaving!
No, my legs won't move.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home!
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my house? You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
We're just friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
But that's not it. This, things happened and...
You kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we ring the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Hmm? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah, my daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here. Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
What about the father?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
She left?
Yes. She committed suicide.
Oh.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So... Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared. Even when nothing was happening, she'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in. She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Difficult.
Thanks. What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though.
So, what is it that Futaba wants?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Yeah, we do need clues as to who this Medjed is and how to deal with it.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana. where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
So that's where you were, Morgana. You do get into some very odd places, don't you? But Sunday 24th, it's time to give some egg fertilizer to our plant. Four or 5 more points of kindness. Excellent. Good for another 16 days. But next time, is Morgana going to come back? Looks like they were on their way, but they're not here yet. It seems that was Futaba. The person in front of all the computers. Maybe they can help, but we need to help them first. So until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.
I should write something.